Hey y'all, hey, come on in, come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams, the redo. Y'all know what it is. It's Monday, it's 8 something. Make sure you like and share, like and share. Tell somebody to tell somebody that the Caravan of Dreams is on. Hey Bird, how you doing? Breadwinners. Hey everybody, y'all come on in, come on in. Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate you. All right, all right. Hey y'all, hey everybody. Ramon, how you doing? Bobby Barnett, how you doing? My classmate. Come on in, everybody. We appreciate y'all for joining us. Listen, we're not gonna lest we hold you too long. Clyde, you are not late. You are right on time. Look at you. Come on now. All right, all right. Okay. All right. So let's see who is here. All right. Hey, okay, so y'all listen. We can hear that. Those are not even the words. For real. Ah man. Hey everybody. You sure? Ah, ah man. That is so messed up. Hey y'all, hey everybody. Listen. Listen. Okay. I'm over here trying to give Johnny something that I want him to play, and he's like, them ain't even the real words. That sucks. That really does. So anyway, hey Vanessa. All right, y'all. We are here. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We appreciate you. So listen. We're gonna start off here. First thing I want to do is Johnny, the one where is talking about the Black Economic Plan. Oh, oh, okay. So hey y'all, hey everybody. So listen, did y'all hear about yes, you that one. You didn't get that yet? Oh no, okay. All right. So did y'all hear about um in Phoenix? So there was a deaf man with cerebral palsy. So first of all, let's start out here. The man was deaf and he had cerebral palsy. So he was wrongly accused of, trying to assault somebody else. So what happened was he was somebody identified him, again, wrongly accused him, and the police went after him not knowing that the man was deaf, and so they violently beat him because he wasn't obeying the commands, like they're like, get on the ground and put you. So well, the man couldn't hear, so because he couldn't hear, I mean, if I can't hear you, I can't obey you because I don't know what you're saying. And so, them is not trying to, see what was wrong with the man or whatever. Then, the police, how they do, they violently beat him, because, once again, he wasn't obeying the commands. But, that plays to something where, where they say the police is not necessarily needed for every, incident. To me, had they, I guess at the end of the day, somebody at the store, instead of them trying to investigate and make sure that it was this man or whatever the case may be, then they just immediately, went after him because surely he did it because the person said he did, and he's black, and so they saw that the man wasn't, he kept walking. He's because he don't hear, sir. So he's deaf. But I don't know, like, did the man need something that said I'm deaf, like a shirt or a bag, a necklace? I don't know. But the fact is that because he wasn't obeying the commands, then the police, violently beat him. They were, pushing his face into the cement and, all that kind of stuff. So it's like, wow, wow. It's crazy. Clyde said, yeah, that's crazy. He about to get paid. Yeah, I truly hope that that's the case. Uh, Misha said, this is why they talk about police being part of the community they work in. So that they know the people, right? Like the cops on Sanford and Son. See, exactly, exactly. White arrogance in uniform. Okay. The officers, if trained, should have picked up on his need. Unfortunately, they didn't. Gonna cost them though. Yeah, I really hope that his family is gonna go after them big because, it's like, um, first of all, generally somebody's just not gonna keep walking and not even look at you or pay attention to you. I mean, he don't hear you, so it seems like they would have tried to, investigate, but they didn't. He was black. He kept walking, so that's what they did. And that's a hard question. On the one hand, it's good for the people to have those identifying bracelets for emergencies. Yeah. On the other hand, it might make them a target. True. If everyone knew that they were deaf or blind. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. I'm just feeling like that maybe, um, situations like that, if if this was something that maybe they had in their system when they pull, I guess they didn't know his name or anything at the time, but by him being a somebody who, didn't communicate, you know, two ways, then maybe there should be something, some identifying factor. So that's what I'm thinking. Are you gonna say something? Oh, okay. Let's see. Kiki. Hey, Kiki. That's sad that you have to walk around with identifiers on your clothing, but in today's society, they need it. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying for his safety, if nothing else. But then like Misha said,
You got the big eye. First
both
of
ways.
all, when you talk about identifiers,
Hmm.
the biggest identifier he had was he was black. That's something you can't even erase.
Yeah.
So I think he definitely needs other identifiers so they can at least leave him alone.
Right. Right. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it could, like Misha said, it might make him a target, but I think in the case of, walking while black, okay, that he may just need, to, wear something, some type, and then that I see it this way. If the police see that, immediately they know, hey, that's, something going on. He's disabled or whatever the case may be. So I don't know. This is a highlight of candidate Harris's plan. Okay, for black men. Yes. Johnny's actually, I think, were you able to get it?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I think we were able to get it. Um, so, like I said, I hate to see something like that go down because that man was innocent. Clyde McGee said, that's a violation to wear something on your clothing. Being black is enough. The Jews didn't want to walk around with symbols on their clothing in Germany.
I think that was a little bit of a different situation over there in Germany. That was Hitler, right? I mean, he was straight killing people, like for real over there. If it's not gonna be showing, then maybe it should be on his. Maybe he should have an ID.
Yeah, I'm saying some type of bracelet or something that, or
I mean, if
something
they
rather
don't
than
have a
that.
bracelet, like I said, if he has identification, which everybody should have identification. If you don't have that, then I don't know what to tell you. Some kind of identifying card, something. I know, if they're gonna do all that to him, I'm pretty sure they're gonna run through his wallet. So at least if he had a card in his wallet, they can back off of or whatever the case. So, you know, maybe not an identifying piece that everybody can see, so he can be taken advantage of or whatever. But a card, something to say,
Disabled or deaf disabled. I don't know how someone who is deaf and with his situation would identify themselves, but because I don't know if he was also mute, because that would also cause, he can't even say it. So
so they just started whooping him. They ain't even check for ID. They just
they
started.
ran after him because somebody at the store said, "Hey, it's him," and they ran after him. And then so the police, they're like, "Stop!" That whatever. But the man is walking because he don't hear y'all. So they violently, what they do.
He was walking away or running away.
He was walking,
Mm.
but he was across the street. So you know how they do it.
Depending on where you at, man. What's going on, Charlene? I'm tired of her little shenanigans. She's a 49ers fan.
Oh
I'm
gosh.
good. I should just block her off all of this right now.
You should, but they wouldn't have a chance to see his ID right before they start beating him. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Charlene.
I mean, but like you said, it's a slippery slope because then you talk about the bracelet part, and then you have people other than the police that may be able to take advantage of the situation. So, what do you do?
I don't know. It's a double-edged sword. No different from police who have a Hitler mentality. To have it on your ID, yeah, but let's say he didn't have it on his ID.
You did have those. So let's say.
That he did have it on his ID, he still would have got whooped. Yeah, right.
I mean, in that case, if they ain't even checked for no ID or nothing like that, then yeah.
That's why I say a bracelet, because then they spot that right off.
Oh yeah, thieves can spot it right off too. Scammers can spot it right off too. So,
Yeah.
I think maybe you want to even get to the root. If you want to get even further into it, you need a police oversight committee. Somebody, no police don't like that. Fort Worth ain't even trying to hear that. We've been trying to fight for a police oversight committee for
Right.
over a decade now, and they ain't trying to hear it. But I think the police should be trained to, even in a situation like that, man, run his wallet, man. You got to run through his wallet, get his ID.
I guess at the end of the day, here's the thing. So if the police are telling this man to stop and get down on the ground and put your hands in the air, and he keep walking, you know what, they're mad because they feel like he's
Heck yeah. Yeah, I
he's
mean,
disrespecting them.
that's known. That's known by everybody.
Hmm.
If you walk away from the police, don't fool around, run away from the police. I done seen it happen before. I done seen it too many times.
Right.
So if they tell you stop and you don't stop, they're gonna exert force on you. That's just, I don't know, that's just an unwritten rule. Like,
Right. So how do you protect people who, it's not by his own fault that he's, what I'm saying? He didn't ask to be deaf or whatever. So
I think number one, I think that's like a one in a million type of situation right there. I don't think that police run around beating up on
disabled
people like that. I think that's a one.
I'm curious to know if that's something that has
I
happened
mean,
before.
you gonna know because if it happens in this world, the internet gonna tell you.
Yeah.
That's the only way we know about it.
Yeah.
So if it happened, even if it happened somewhere else to somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
with this happening like this,
Yeah.
somebody else gonna come out and be like, happened to me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Happened to my nephew too. Happened to my uncle too. Happened to, so the internet connects us all.
Right.
We like I said, we wouldn't even know about this
Right.
if it wasn't for the internet.
Right.
But I think this is one of those one in a million chances or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're gonna end up paying for it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're gonna end up paying for it. But I don't think it happens a whole lot.
Right.
they're gonna get broke behind it, and you just got to find a way for it, not to happen again.
Right.
Got Clyde saying white ego. I mean, it ain't. I ain't even gonna put it on race. It's police ego. It's blue ego. Because if you walk away from any policeman, I don't care who he is, white, black, Indian, Mexican, whatever, they're gonna exert force on you. It don't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say the guy look homeless. I mean,
which was another,
that's a sad situation, nigga.
him,
If you running around deaf and homeless, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Police ain't the only people who gonna take advantage of that.
Man, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. I just, my thing is, and here's the thing. And so they ended up giving him some charges anyway. They just so they can put him in jail.
He gonna beat all of that.
Yeah.
Gonna beat all of that. That's just a matter of time. Police do that. They bury you up on the stuff knowing that it ain't gonna stick.
Because they knew they was wrong for that. So.
That's what they do. That's an unwritten rule. That's just what they do.
Yeah.
Jojo said he said I recommended a color-coded necklace to signify special needs individuals. Something. She say something. Damn. Yeah, but once again, the color-coded necklace or whatever, it alerts the police, but it also alerts scammers, thieves, people like that. So.
Well, in this man's case, if I don't know, he did look like something. Maybe he was homeless or something. He didn't have nothing, for nobody to steal anyway. So,
I mean, how you know that? If he's homeless, let's say he go to a shelter, he might not be able to hold on to nothing.
Well, there's that.
It ain't a number of predatory, activities that go on in a homeless shelter. And if anybody's gonna be a victim, it's gonna be somebody with a disability.
Right. Indeed.
Clyde said they're gonna get dropped. You can't charge him for something he didn't hear. Yeah, I mean, once again, that's what police do, man. They bury you up in them charges. They know they're not gonna stick. But they just kind of want to inconvenience you real quick.
Right. I mean, and just for the fact, like, give themselves a reason to have, beat this man the way they did. That's what that is. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So were you able to get that?
We're gonna try.
Okay, y'all. So Johnny's gonna try to pull this up. So here is the something in regards to the Kamala. She released an economic agenda for Black men. So let's see if we can get it.
So after 8 years of spreading misinformation about Kamala Harris's record, she locked up thousands of Black men for weed. And we found out it wasn't true. They said it was when she was an attorney general in California. Then we found out attorney generals don't even prosecute weed cases in California. Then they're like, no. It was when she was a district attorney in San Francisco. So we pulled the record and we found out over the 7 years she was a DA in San Francisco, only 45 people went to prison for weed and they weren't even all Black. So it was a complete lie, but it mattered. When we thought it was true, it mattered, right? So if it mattered when we thought that she locked up Black men for weed, it has to matter that just this morning, she released an economic plan for Black men that includes legalizing weed and making pathways for Black men to make money in the cannabis industry. That has to also matter. If you are intellectually consistent, if you actually care about the things that you say you care about, one of those things cannot matter without the other thing actually mattering. And then it was, I'm going to vote for Donald Trump because he gave Black men a stimulus check of $1,200, right? And then we checked the records, we found out that actually it was the Democrats in Congress that gave it to Black men and that, Donald Trump actually held it up and got in the way. But when you thought it was true, it mattered. Stay right there. When you thought it was true, it was enough to get your vote because Donald Trump was putting on for Black men, right? Okay, so if that matters, it has to matter that Vice President Harris just released a plan for Black entrepreneurs to get $20,000 in no-fault loans to start a business just this morning. That has to also matter. Be consistent, unless it was never really about helping Black men in the first place. If so, then just say that. Why are you wasting our time? Just say that. Okay, now, so after 8 years of spreading misinformation about
All right. Okay. So, what are y'all thoughts on that? So, because it was such a big thing that they were saying, first of all, people were talking about her record in, when she was attorney general, that she had put thousands of black men in jail for weed or whatever. Then when they go check the record, find out the truth, that is a lie. Okay. I mean, people were holding that against her. Here, and this is, I'm gonna say this now, a lot of people came out for Obama. People were mad because Obama, they said Obama didn't do anything for black people. And at the end of the day, Obama never had a black agenda, right? But Kamala's like, you know what? I know that this is something we need. And so she is trying to put out a black agenda. So yeah, she is making the effort. They are trying to get for whatever reason, black men are thinking that Trump is on their side, man. So that is also a lie. So what are y'all thoughts on that? Because, now that, you know, here's the record for real, then, and she didn't put thousands of black men in jail for weed or whatever. When they get the real truth, now, like the guy said, that has to matter too, right? But I'm just wondering because, it's the reason why they're even going here is because Trump is making it seem like he's the one for black men, that he gave out the stimulus checks and this and that or whatever, when he was really trying to hold it up. He was the one who delayed it, talking about he wanted to put his name on them and all this. So yeah, what are y'all thoughts on that? Because at the very end of the day, like the guy said, it's got to matter too. um Let me see. Did I miss? Okay, Vanessa said it happens. I told you about what happened to your boy. Yeah,
That was from the.
from the last one.
Uh-huh. I don't know. Did they hear it?
Uh oh.
Oh, okay, there we go. Well, um, Clyde said, I don't believe Jack, she, or Trump talking about they want the black vote.
Oh wow. So you don't believe nothing, Clyde. Clyde, well, who are you voting for,
He
if I
ain't.
can ask?
He not.
Oh, you just gonna stay home? Okay. All right.
He not. He already.
You already said he was staying home.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I said they're gonna try everything.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you know what? Especially if she's saying,
He said he voted for
"Oh
God.
gosh." At the end of the day, she's saying for they're saying black business owners, they're gonna do a no fault loan. This is actually one that they saying don't have to be paid back. So um you see Will's.
He said truthfully, they both disingenuous. Kamala's just more discreet with hers.
Mm. All right.
Uh, Rollo said people like to be trendsetters or buck the system and go opposite of the mainstream. So therein lies Trump support.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Just say do your own research.
Indeed. Indeed. But that's not how it goes, Judge. People are gonna listen to what the internet says. If somebody on TikTok, Facebook, whatever, say that this is what happened, then they believe that that's what happened.
That's where the biggest mistake come from.
Yeah, it is.
Listen, even if you do get it from TikTok, whatever social media, fact check it. Like, don't take it straight from social media and just take it as law. And that's where most mistakes come from. I don't know. I'm big on fact checking, so I'm gonna check it out. And if um, a news outlet, a known news outlet posted, I'm more prone to give it some thought.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's nothing out there on it, I probably won't even fool
I'm
with
not
it.
gonna believe it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna fool with it.
Yeah.
Um, I was looking for the word rapport, like a news outlet with good rapport.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would at least give it some thought. Which news outlets can't necessarily be trusted either. Fox, for one. So
Right.
Fox will push that Trump agenda, boy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But Judge say listening to TikTok is foolish. My my only thing with the Kamala situation is, shoot, they've been off. She's been the vice president for 4 years. She ain't have she shot this by uh old Joe, old Biden. The thing that this thing that
What is
helps
she
black
saying now?
men
I
out.
mean, well, we wouldn't know because if he didn't agree to it, we're not gonna know, right? I don't know. But what she was interviewed.
Why would we not know?
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know if they might have had a discussion and he might. I don't know what he said or did or whatever. But at the end of the day, the thing is that now this is what she wants to do for the black race. So
And she gonna give black men weed.
she wants to legalize, you know what I'm saying? Whereas, I mean, it's legal where in how many states?
I don't know how many states. Not Texas yet. I know that for
Yeah.
sure.
Judge, how many states is it legal in? I mean, at the very end of the day, you know, if this is what she believes in, because this is what she wants to do, because as she said that, she grew up as um in the middle class,
It remind me of the pastor that was talking about growing weed.
it was the Bryant.
I mean, the pastor that was talking about growing weed or whatever. It's like a um, I don't know, an incentive type of situation.
Yeah, he said we can grow it at the church.
Yeah,
So, but at the very end of the day, somebody who can, she can understand what, black people went through, what they, gone through or whatever, because
I don't want to pick
that
her
was her
up.
life.
With weed, she was around weed smoking.
I mean, she have smoked
Let's do something else.
something besides what?
I don't know. Besides weed,
Oh, well, I
I
mean,
mean, legalizing
clearly,
weed is cool, but to put it right with the black man or whatever, I mean, let's make that a little different.
well, why are they saying that? Why do you think they're saying that?
I don't know, because niggas love weed, kind of like putting chicken with
Yes,
black folks.
that's it. That's
I
it.
don't like that. When you come to the hood serving chicken and watermelon, I don't. That's not
Well,
cool.
but no, but the thing is that because so many black men have been arrested for that, went to jail for it, they're saying, listen, let's legalize it, right? Then that means let's take that away, that nobody should go to jail for that.
That's cool. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. I just don't want to. I would. I don't want to. But for my one thing is what I don't want to do. I don't want to seem like a Kamala hater. I just want the election to be over with. To be honest with you,
I
I just want
mean,
it to be over with. Like, uh, I done had enough of it. I done had enough of it. I just want it to be over with.
we only do it every 4 years.
Man, it seems like
So
it came around so quick.
yeah. At the very end of the day, me personally, I'm waiting for the governor reelection. It don't seem like nobody trying to run against our governor though. And what they're saying is about him is that he wants to be the next Trump, Abbott. So he wants to play into whatever Trump is doing or whatever,
Can't be the next
and
Trump.
he wants to step into that.
He can't be the next Trump.
So
It's it's more to it as far as Trump go, man. It's money moves. This dude, he got money and influence, crazy money and influence, and I don't think Abbott can duplicate that.
well,
I don't think he has, and I'm just gonna call it what it is. I don't think he has the type of charisma
okay.
that Trump has. He don't. He don't appeal to masses of people like that.
Right.
So I mean, let's just call it what it is. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't like Trump. There's a lot of people who do like Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people with money that do like Trump.
Right.
I mean, the world, like not just nationwide, but worldwide.
I mean,
that's he ain't get it because he was the best person. He ain't get it because he
Right,
was most
at all.
qualified for the job.
At all.
But it was the money and influence, and Abbott don't got that kind of money and influence. He might have his hand on some money, but he ain't got that kind of influence.
Right.
People don't like him like that.
Right. At all. Okay.
Ramona say, "Hot Wheels need to stand up and hush. He's gonna sit down if he's gonna do anything."
Right. So
But the I don't know. I just feel like shoot. Um, they might should have put that into play. Maybe Biden don't like weed or something. I don't know. But
mhm.
it'd have been much easier if she'd have put some stuff into play over the 4 years that she was the vice president,
Okay.
so then like that will shut a lot of people up.
Yeah. So people can say something about her, what her record was, right? So
What you
now,
mean?
I mean, that's why you're saying that. That way they can look back and say, this is what she did, this is what she did.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So now the thing with that is her being the vice president really just means you're just there to say whatever the presidents want. That's what you're going with. Like she doesn't have the ability to do anything that she's not over as a vice president.
I mean, I didn't say she had to come up with the laws or anything like that, but just kind of foster an idea. I mean, at the end of the day, neither one of them, neither one of them have a whole hell of a lot of power.
I mean,
Not without the House and the Senate.
right, true.
But you know, I just come be the one that came up with an idea that went somewhere.
Yeah.
There's nothing you don't have to be powerful to do that. You don't have to be powerful to author an idea.
I mean, and I get that. Here's the thing: if you think about if you think back at all the vice presidents, did any of them do anything? Did Biden do anything while he was vice president for Obama?
What's wrong with being the first one?
I mean, I get it, but then the thing is that here's the thing: she's a woman, so now automatically she got to have done above and beyond what anybody else as vice presidents were doing because they're being a woman.
I didn't say she got to do above and beyond. I didn't say nothing about she got to do.
I mean, I'm just saying, but you were saying that something that she should have did. There's no other vice presidents that did anything. If you think back at the vice president.
President now, with her being a woman, yeah, you do got to go above and beyond. When you being black, you got to go above and beyond. That's just a known thing.
Well,
that's just being black in America. In order for you to get a leg up, yeah, you got to be better. You can't be the same, right? Because you're not going to win.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to visibly be better. If she ever had thoughts of being the president, then yeah, author some stuff.
I don't think she did.
You don't think she ever had thoughts?
She didn't. She didn't know this was gonna happen.
I mean, I'm not saying as far as knowing it was gonna happen, but she never had thoughts when she got in politics. She never think about. You don't think she ever thought about being president?
I mean, well, she ran that time that what was her name? Hillary ran, and then Hillary was the one who became the nominee or whatever, and it fell through. But
you think she quit?
As far as I mean, I'm just saying that I do believe that. The reason why first of all, if she wanted to be president, she was like, she gonna keep that for her. Like, let me do this. Let me pose this.
Judge said, well, they were saying that this whole time Biden been president, he hasn't been competent enough to make a decision. So who's making the decisions?
Congress, the Senate. So, because he couldn't get nothing through that they wouldn't let go. So, and my understanding too that even the student, what was that? The loan forgiveness or whatever, that they are just now finally about to get that done. So,
honestly, I believe this was all in the plan since Obama. Say Ben was Obama vice president. Kamala was vice president for Biden. Then now she's running for president. I don't know. I just, if she ever had thoughts, and I think she has had. I think even before the nominations, I think back when she was the DA, she had thoughts of being the first woman president. That's like the goal. Who don't want the top spot? And when you talk about doing that, it just would have been an easier choice had she laid some groundwork. Because now, like they say, now it looks ingenuous. So I'll just say lay some more groundwork. If she laid some, I mean, it's in the past now. It don't even matter. Right. We're here now.
Right.
But it in which a lot of Democratic stuff look ingenuous. Just period. A lot of the Democratic stuff look shit. A lot of politics nowadays, because now you got both sides that look ingenuous. Both of them, neither one of them. I ain't 100% trusting neither one of them. To be honest with you, I just have to go with who I trust the most out of the people that I don't.
And
trust.
that's how I go. That's how I go.
So,
all right. So listen, did y'all hear about? At this middle school, Oak Park Middle School, in Georgia, I believe it's in Georgia. Let me say that. So there was racial discrimination has been filed. Um, and here's the thing. So these students were asked by their teacher to go pick cotton and clean it. So the teacher, had them took them to a cotton field to go pick cotton, clean the cotton because they're learning about slavery. What are y'all thoughts on that? Because I think that just went a little too far, sir. You could have just talked about it. We don't have to go pick no cotton now. So, and then especially him being a Caucasian teacher, you know what I'm saying? You got these little black kids going picking cotton. Yeah, I don't know about that. So, but their parents have filed racial discrimination suit against the school for this happening. I think he went a little too far. I think we could have just had the discussion. Let me take some notes, but you want to be demonstrative now. You want to go. Let me let y'all see how it is to pick cotton, because back in the day, y'all would have been slaves or whatever, right?
Lots of his thoughts is clear folks is crazy. I don't know. I have to know the background on the teacher. You know, if he got something else, or if he known for being maybe a little discriminatory or whatever. Because I don't see it as bad. It just depends on what type of person the teacher is. I have to know the backstory and who the teacher was.
So you think it's okay to do that?
Well, first of all, I don't want to shelve slavery, and that's what they want to do. That's part of learning about slavery. You can say he went too far,
Mm.
And like I said, if he cool with these black kids, because there are some white people out there who are not afraid to educate us about slavery, because I don't like the white people who want to sweep it up under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
Them the ones that I don't like.
Right.
But as far as educating, especially kids nowadays, they are far, far removed from slavery.
Well, I don't now the fact that they were even discussing it means that he was, going to talk about it, some history, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all know. But I feel like, I don't know, if you got these kids out here picking cotton, like, I don't know. Well, the parents didn't like it, so let's
Yeah,
just say that.
yeah,
And that's what matters. So
yeah. I mean, it was a field. I don't know. Was it a cotton field in the back of the school?
know where the cotton
Like,
field was,
don't you have to sign
right, to
a
a permission slip or
yeah,
something.
a permission
So,
slip, something like
or
that?
maybe it was close, maybe somewhere they could just walk somewhere. I don't
And if
know.
they, you know, I don't think they spent the whole school day picking cotton. If you said just go out here, grab a couple of things of cotton or whatever, clean it, that's what they had to do. That's what people had to do. If you didn't like doing that, that tell these kids, if you ain't like doing that for 5 minutes, your ancestors had to do it all day. So
So
it kind
you
of
you
give
you
you,
with it? You saying that's not a bad thing?
I don't, like I said, I got to get the backstory on who this dude is. Who this guy is. Does he have other discriminatory things, or
Right,
reports of discrimination against him?
right, right.
But the last thing I want to do is to erase slavery, from the school books, and that's what a lot of people his color are trying to do.
Hmm.
I think that's way worse than taking some kids out and having them cleaning some cotton. That's my opinion. Because if you erase it, it's like it never happened. It's like our people never suffered.
Mhm.
It's like our people never did what they had to do to get us where we are today.
Right, right.
And I think the further you get away from slavery, the more you have to do to get the kids to understand what people before you had to do for you to have these liberties.
Mhm,
A
mhm.
lot of we always talk about kids nowadays. I can't think of the word that's used a whole lot, but um, they don't have to go through the hard times. They don't see the hard. They don't know nothing about the hard time. They just
Mhm.
see the benefit.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So, honestly, I got mad when you said that background. He's clear. That's enough for me. Jojo said, "What teacher would put students on a mission to find a cotton field? If you didn't find cotton, did it count against you?" Uh, I don't. It's just that's. I don't know. One thing about it, the social media, we only hear the end part of it. Like I said, some permission slips had to be signed. I ain't signing no permission slip where I find something. I need to be on the count. I need the description. Kids go with they went to Bass Hall. One of them went to
Right.
Bass Hall last week. Okay,
Right.
well, no, if they got on this thing, we're going out to a cotton field.
So you would you sign that if the teacher said, okay, we're gonna go to the cotton field because I want the kids to know
Me
what it
personally,
was like to pick cotton and clean it.
me personally, yep,
You signing it.
I sign it.
Get out there and pick that cotton.
Get out there and pick that cotton in, so you can see what your
Wow.
grandpa and your grandma had to go through, so you wouldn't have to pick cotton.
Wow. Okay. I guess.
So
yeah.
I don't see the bad. I mean, the only bad part I see about it is it was a white teacher or whatever, and I just have to look at his background because I've been cool with some white teachers before.
Mhm.
I've been real cool with some white teachers before, but the fact that he even want to teach about slavery, that's actually a positive when you compare it to people who want to erase it.
Okay.
Now there you go, Judge. How you that? Yeah, he said yeah, and I was chaperone.
Wow.
And that, hey, if you want to be mad about it, first of all, you signed a permission slip for him to go out there and do that. So one thing you didn't do was pay attention.
Hey.
Maybe they disguise it up under something. Maybe they, I
You
don't
know what? At the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie. When these kids bring me a permission slip, I'm just bloop, 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 bloop. I may look to see what they're doing, but I feel like 9 times in 10 they come in there and they like, can you sign this? Because we're
They
gonna
come
do
in the morning before talking
that.
about, or the day before talking about. But so you saying you wouldn't notice if they said we're going to a cotton field? Because most of the time, let's be honest, even with the kids that we got now, they're gonna come in, they're gonna tell you where they're going.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's usually what it is. I'm not reading
So
it.
if they come in and tell you, hey, we're going to a cotton field.
They're going to a
That
cotton
wouldn't
field, but
raise
they
it.
probably, and you know what? And if you're going to a cotton field, what are we doing here? They probably don't know that.
I'm just saying, because you make it sound like you just don't make. We don't do it. I don't know what she talking about.
I'm
Well,
talking
we
about
don't.
me. What?
We don't. She don't operate like that neither. She don't just sign it. Most of the time, all of the time, she knows where they're going, what they
That's
doing.
what I'm saying, because they come in here and tell me, then that's what I'm going by that. Okay.
But
But
you
I'm
know,
saying if the parents
don't.
got the permission slip and they were just like, well, we're gonna go to a cotton field. Oh, okay. And just sign it. Maybe they weren't told they were gonna be picking cotton. They might just want to go see it.
Nigga, cotton field for what?
I mean, I wouldn't think that kids are gonna be picking cotton.
I mean,
We're just going to let's go
like I
see
said,
this cotton field.
I wouldn't trip on it.
Pick and clean. Mm-mm.
Judge said he actually picked cotton before and took it to school, and the teacher was embarrassed.
Oh wow. Wow.
But yeah, I mean, shoot, yeah. First of all, yeah. Did they have some chaperones out there? Was it just the teachers and the kids?
I don't know.
What,
And then
maybe
say all
maybe
that.
it was some white chaperones or something. I don't know. Once again, I'll be wanting some backstory. People get outraged or whatever, but it's a lot. I don't know. I like to get to the root of the problem. I want to think about it, all the stuff that led up to it.
Yeah. I mean, at the very end of the day, the parents are filing against the school. So, however, whatever happened, that's how they felt about it. So, there's that.
I mean, let me know when they win it. It don't sound like something they can win. It's just like I said, it all depends on that teacher.
Yeah, because they're feel like it's a racial discrimination. Like,
so it's
what?
All black class. It was all black class. Every kid in there was black.
I don't know. They didn't give me the makeup of the kids or whatever. But I don't know that I think it is a little discriminatory. Like, I don't know. Why are we doing that?
Shoot, it wasn't it he was teaching them about slavery.
So here's my thing.
If he took a belt and went across their
and
ass
start
with
whooping
it,
them, yeah,
I got a problem with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, see, I don't know. Did he have a whip or something? And he clacked it. Like, if they didn't pick it, then this would happen. I don't know.
It's got to be
something
more
got
to
those
it.
parents worked up though.
Yeah, it's got to be more to it.
Yeah,
And
something.
That's the thing with me, Judge. He said it is American history, though, right? And that is the thing right there. It's American history.
But you know what? Let me tell you this about that American history thing, because I'm a product of sometimes these teachers, they don't really think about the stuff that they be saying or whatever in front of these kids. Because I sat in a history class in college, and I'm, mind you, I'm the only black student in this class. Okay, let's start there. Class full. I'm the only black in this class. And so the professor, he said, yeah, he started talking about, history or whatever. And so when it came to him, he said, instead of him saying African Americans or whatever, he said he straight up used the N word, Nick, with the ER. Okay. Now, mind you, I felt everybody turn and look at me. I sunk down in my seat. I just felt embarrassed. I felt everybody looking at me because he just kept going because you know what? It just rolled off his tongue. He didn't even realize probably that he said the word, right? But I'm the only black person in this whole class. And so yes, I felt it, you know. And to me, I'm like, see, to me, that just showed me he was comfortable with it, because it rolled right off his tongue. He kept going. He acted like he didn't even know he said it. So now I felt like that showed me that you racist at home, right? Because it was too comfortable. Now, I just think that, sometimes these teachers need to, what I'm saying, separate, like, remember this is class or whatever. I don't know what these kids were feeling or whatever if they came, but it was multiple kids told their parents, and now parents are filing a racial discrimination suit. So they must have told them something. Something must have happened, and it just wasn't just, hey, y'all, let's go out here. Couldn't have been friendly because they didn't feel that way. So there's that.
I have to hear the backstory on that whole situation. It's got to be something else. It's got to be something more to it.
Yeah.
Just picking God, like I said, like once again, it's American history. It's a part of American history.
Yeah, but and at the very end of the day, is he doing every or all of his, uh different eras of history? Is he doing some type of, demonstrative act with it? So, are you only doing this because, it's Black History Month or whatever you're teaching at that time? So, I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know. If you're gonna do it for this, you gotta do it for every era, and maybe that wasn't happening.
I mean, a lot of the eras are, talked about. A lot of the eras have holidays to go with it.
Right.
Got your Thanksgiving, you got your July 4th. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of those events, you got stuff that goes with it. So you automatically, know about it. You're being educated on that.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that's being swept up under the rug is our struggle to be equal in America. I don't think we should sweep that up under the rug.
Okay.
And to me, if that was his intent, it just depends on what his intent is, which once again, it just goes into his character and what type of teacher that he is.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want my ancestors, struggle to be swept up under the rug.
Mm. Yeah. Well, I don't know. There is that. There is that. Did you get this one? Download it. Okay, so listen. I guess, like I said, the parents were bothered by it, so that's what matters because they're the ones who have filed a racial discrimination suit, and so there you have it. All right.
We'll see if it matter or not.
Right. We'll see if it
All the
matters to the
facts
court.
gotta come out.
Yeah, it should have been the last one I gave.
Not just the end. We
That
we
one.
getting the end story, and it just I don't know. It just don't. It's not sitting.
Yeah. All right. So y'all, did y'all hear about the Florida man? He met this woman and she had a 4-year-old. So he was they were, at her apartment or whatever, happened to be on the second floor. They, were drinking and this and that and third. And I guess I don't know, for whatever reason, he wanted to scare the 4-year-old little boy. And so what he did was took the little boy out on the balcony and was dangling him off the balcony.
Is this the same story?
Hmm? No.
Oh,
Same
okay.
as what?
There's a story that I'm finna do.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, no. So he was dangling the little boy, 4-year old little boy, kept teasing him like he was going, acting like he was going to drop him or whatever the case may be. And I guess he maybe had one too many drinks or whatever. It said he flipped him over with holding him by one leg. Then the little boy, because first of all, I'm sure he's
Did he drop the boy?
swinging. He dropped him.
Okay, that's what we need to get to.
Let me give the rest of my
that's
description.
too, that's what we need to
Description.
get to. Because he wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong. That's abusive. He deserves whatever come to him. You know, it's easy. Open and shut. You don't do that. I don't care. Drinking, not drinking. Drinking and keeping kids, that makes you negligent anyway. So he deserves whatever come to him.
Right.
Guilty. That's, that's a simple one right there. I don't even need the
I'm
story to
trying
all
to
that.
give my description of the little boy swinging, screaming and all that, and the man lost control over his foot, and
There you go, JoJo. Let it poor judgment, lock him up. That's just the bottom line right there. You ain't even gotta describe that. Little boy, you man. You dangled the little boy off of a balcony window. I mean off the balcony. You don't do that. That's abuse.
yeah.
Even if he was to do it and not let him go, it's abuse. And if somebody
Mhm.
found out about it, said something, he
Mhm.
should be charged.
Right.
Period. That's abuse.
Right.
So trying to scare him, whatever, that ain't how you try to scare somebody.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. It's
Yeah.
it's negligent. Then he was drinking too.
Right. Right.
Oh God, is he dead?
Apparently he's still alive. I guess in serious condition.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
They should drop that man. They
Mhm.
should put his ass one floor up from wherever he was. The little kid was at, and drop his ass.
Right. Right.
But
It's a lot of people out here just really throwed off. That's what that is. Um, so are we good? We good? We ready?
yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all. So
Now Michael Jackson did that. He was showing the kid that was not punishment, even though it was negligent. When he showed, he had blanket had his
oh
kid or
yeah, he
whatever.
was holding them the right way though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't
Upright,
it
should I
wasn't a
say.
scare tag. It was just kind of a look at my kid situation. Dumb, but
Very.
I do remember that. But he
Mhm.
wasn't dangling by his ankle or nothing
Right.
like that.
Right. Like I'm about to drop this kid. It's mine. Tito, give me some tissue. Okay. All right. Check this out. Oh, not ready.
I mean, just not doing it
Oh,
fast
okay.
enough for you.
My bad.
Washington, D.C. say they looking for a man who was caught on camera pleasuring himself with a cucumber. The woman who ring camera that recorded the incident said, I was so disgusted and freaked out at the same time. He shoved his cucumber in the grill of my car and then turned around and pulled his pants down and sat on it. Hear me out, y'all. Whatever you choose to do in the privacy of your own home is your business. But when you walk in somebody's yard and take a cucumber out of your lunchbox and shove it in the grill of my car and then pull your pants down and sit on it, I got the right to have a problem with that. And then when he finished, he put the cucumber back in his lunchbox, lit up a cigarette, and walked away as if it never happened. Man, you left people traumatized. You gotta go to jail for that. You got people scared to check their ring camera now. Listen to me. I'm all for people having the freedom to do the things that they want to do. If you like backdoor action, that's cool. If you like playing with your food before you eat it, that's cool. Just don't bring that over here. Police in Washington, D.C. say they looking.
That was too much.
It was too much. So people crazy out here. That's just what that is. Like I that I don't even know. I don't even know.
He looked black.
Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he was. I think he was.
So it was. I don't.
The
It was
lady
on
caught
the.
it on her ring camera
So what happened with a windshield or something? What was that about?
hmm?
Then he said something about putting on the. She putting
On
the.
the grill of her car. He put the cucumber on the grill, the front grill of her car.
I saw some. She said something about a windshield though, right? Put it in a windshield or something.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Ron said she was traumatized, but I know she was. I bet she watched that whole video more than once. Wow. Hold on a second. I gotta look at this boy again because I could have maybe I misunderstood it.
And pulled his pants down and sat on it. Hear me out, y'all. Whatever you choose to do
I don't like hearing that dude.
Yeah, his voice is kind of different.
on camera, pleasuring himself with a cucumber. The woman who ring camera that recorded the incident said, I was so disgusted and freaked out at the same time. He
Yes, we ain't
shoved
gotta
his
hear it again.
cucumber in the grill of my car and then turned around and pulled his pants down and sat on it. Hear me out, y'all. Whatever you choose to do in the
That's enough. I don't know what I heard. Oh,
So now here's the thing. So the lady caught it on her ring camera, right? Because this man is down there messing with her car. Um, Now, like the guy said, whatever you want to do at your house, whatever you got going on, do that over there. But do y'all think this man should be found and arrested? I mean, was he trying to do something, for somebody to see, or was he trying to do it, you know what I'm saying, low
yeah,
key
he
or
damn
what?
sure should be found and arrested. That's that's lewd.
Okay, so I mean, I'm just wondering, was he what you think he was trying to get away with? You know what I'm saying? Like be more private with it because of wherever he was. I mean, granted, it was outside or whatever, but was he trying to do it for somebody to see or what? Like,
I don't. I don't know. I don't want to know.
I mean, I'm just saying, it just seems like, you know,
He said he lit a cigarette.
yeah. Afterwards, he was on his lunch break, so he was gonna go back to work. But that just show how people are thrown off. You know what I'm saying?
Mentality, physically and mentally and physically. That is a sick mentality. Um, I don't see. I don't know. I don't. I got questions with. It's just so. First of all, it's none of my business.
Well, the man put it out there. He did that. He was out in public, sir. And then you on this woman's ring camera.
I mean, the whole sit on it thing. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think he should go to jail. He just had a moment. Look, you can't pleasure yourself in public, man. You can't do that in public. Out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he had a car or nothing, but which you could go to jail for that too. But at least do it in your car, man. The door's locked or something. You know what I'm saying? Out, obviously on somebody else's property, you can't do that.
Yeah, that was out of order. I think he was wrong for using that lady's car. First of all, I feel like he must either didn't have a
So I had
car.
to sell that car.
He must didn't have one of his own, and he was just, like I don't know. Was he thrown off a little bit or something? That's strange.
I
It could just
mean,
be
was
the excitement of it for him. You know.
like, was he going through the motions? You know what I'm saying? Did he sit? You know what I'm saying? We talking about in and out, like
Well, what's the point of him putting it on the grill for the grill to hold it?
I. And that's what I'm saying. It's just getting to it. I feel weird even asking questions about it.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, man. We
People are
we selling that
doing
car,
some
man. That
strange
car gotta
things these
go.
days. Yeah.
I never lift that hood again.
Okay. I'm sure she went to the car wash or something. So there's that. Anyway, all right. Well, there's something for you, y'all. Be watching your ring cameras because you never know what happens out there. So
We got a neighborhood full of ring watchers. I think all of us have ring cameras and probably watch them.
mm.
Yeah, exactly. Ramon, he said that man violated that woman's car. Definitely violated that woman's car. Sexual assault against the vehicle.
Hey, there you have it.
That can't possibly. It must gotta be. I don't know. There's too many people in here.
That's
None.
right.
It is.
Mhm. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We appreciate you. I think that's another one for the books. All right. So listen, y'all make sure you come on back next Monday, same jazz time.
Same Jazz channel. Before y'all come back next Monday, though, come and holler at me on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday or Saturday or Sunday. Wednesday I'll be at West Jacks from 8 to midnight. Thursday I'll be at Blitz Lounge. We're doing karaoke. Wednesday is R&B night. No twerking, no shaking, no booties everywhere. None of that. We're just chilling. Cigars, good drinks. Um, Blitz Lounge, man. They got the kitchen. They got some good wings. I can tell you that much. I eat them just about every week. We got karaoke though. I'll be there from 9 till 2 in the morning. We got plenty of time. You can come in there early and leave later, or go to sleep early and come in late. Friday and Saturday I'll be at Daiquiri Lounge. We turn up something special over there. That patio is a special experience, and you will see twerking over there, especially on Saturday nights. And then Sunday we got Pendulum. We got Pendulum Cigar Lounge over on the west side. Be there from 8 until I don't know. Y'all get tired of me and we go home. Usually about 11 or 12. But pick one of them nights. If not all of them nights, come out and holler at your boy. That's it. Now you can holler at us next week. Same jazz time. Same jazz channel.
Wait a minute. Clyde, listen.
That's because you're not from the. If you're from this area, then you probably have, heard or seen her sing.
That same song. First of all, let's start there.
Yep, yep. So, welcome to the club, Clyde. I'm ready to tell you, man. Like I said, she ain't never met a microphone she ain't like. So
Oh my gosh.
there you go.
My
Now you know.
goodness. Well. All right. All right, y'all. So we'll see y'all again next Monday, same jazz time.
Same jazz.
All right. Be blessed.